Vaping and vaccinations. Those are just two of the issues that took center stage at the New Jersey State House in Trenton today. On this last day of the legislative session, lawmakers approved a ban on flavored vaping products, but haven't yet come to agreement on a bill that would end the religious exemption for vaccinations. Cleve Bryan is live in Trenton. He's got the latest for us. Cleve.
Well, chants of kill the bill fill the air this evening as lawmakers continue to debate inside the State House. There are quite a few protesters that are around that are really hoping that the bill will not get posted with the vaccinations, because if it doesn't go up tonight, it's not going to happen.
A choir of demonstrators convened at New Jersey's State House Monday. They're hoping a bill to eliminate religious exemptions from school-mandated vaccinations will die on the last day of the legislative session.
I think it's a choice that parents have to make along with their doctors.
The New Jersey Constitution states that we are to be free and independent people, and they are trying to make mandates on parents that parents are forced to into a medical procedure that they may not choose.
Their voices and megaphones could be heard inside the New Jersey Senate chamber, where lawmakers have to weigh individual freedoms against public health concerns that if too many kids skip vaccinations, outbreaks of preventable diseases will become more and more frequent. Last week we spoke to the bill's sponsor, Loretta Weinberg.
Religious exemption was so big and so wide that it really was meaningless. I think we as legislators have a responsibility to protect the larger population.
Also causing a stir Monday, a bill that would ban flavored vaping products. Another measure aimed at protecting youth, but one those in the industry says goes too far.
Our hope is that it doesn't pass today. If it does pass today, that the governor would veto it, because all of the vape shops in New Jersey will be closing down pretty much immediately. We can't survive without flavors. That's impossible.
Governor Murphy has been a strong proponent of putting a ban on vaping, especially vaping products with flavors. If he signs this bill, it will go into effect in 90 days. We're live in Trenton. Cleve Bryan, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Cleve, thank you. This